Everybody, it's Empress Jennifer. Uh, what is it? December 2020. I hope everyone is having a Monday. I was just, thinking about some things that a very dangerous, methodical sociopath person that I used to live with. Anywho, let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay, my hair going every which way because I just needed some things done to it. But anyway, I digress. I still look beautiful. I'm beautiful. That's who I am. That's why so many people want to be me, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I am beautiful inside and out. And y'all are too when you act like adults or you act like responsible young adults, however you choose, whatever you are. Okay, so anyway, what time is it? 3:22 on the clock p.m. Okay, but anyway, back in 2017, my psychopath, quote unquote, the one that probably isn't my brother, spiritual savage. Okay, let's go ahead. Anyway, now this apartment that we stayed in, it had like the ceiling of it had space in between the roof that separated the inside living quarters, and then if you took a ladder you could remove, like it had an attic. There we go, attic, right? And so we had some neighbors that somehow there were some lesbian females, and the tomboyish one, she would go up in that in the crawl space there from her apartment over in ours, and they literally stayed next door to us, so it wasn't too hard to carve out a hole to break into our house. In other words, that's how deep this gang stalking goes. But at this particular time, I'm not so sure what role this sociopath played in it, because he made some type of concoction, right? And I know it involved some pepper and some weed roundup stuff. So anyway, he made like a concocted bomb, which if somebody's breaking into your house or what you describe as your living quarters that you're paying for, you can't stand your ground. So he did make something that could have potentially harmed her, because he threw it up there when we heard them up there projecting that energy weapon onto us. Well, really, probably onto me, but we heard the footsteps and I was home, so he had to act like he was participating with me. Again, I don't know what part he played at this time. Were they really attacking him with the energy weapon as well before he conspired to be in a contract with these people to turn against me? So, okay, back in 2017, that we were in a Titusville apartment off of US 1. It was connected with River Breeze Apartments, but it was like closer to the Sears store, right? So anyway, he threw this concoction on her and she screamed. And she ran out to another apartment across from theirs where there were more lesbians. And I think one of the young ladies' name was Leanne. I guess she was the ringleader. And I guess maybe the young lady had to go to the hospital or whatever. And if I'm not mistaken, when I was at work, because I was still working at the bus company, but I had that apartment from when I left the ex with the HIV. And I'm clean. I don't have HIV, so don't get that twisted. Okay, but anyway, I believe, because the spirit came to me, I believe Randy, spiritual savage, you were also, once you became, toxic and you became mean, or you've been doing it the whole time, I believe you also was doing something with that weed killer with me. Is that something you was using to poison me? Because I do know that you was poisoning the water or the food that I consume when you and I live together. Okay. So y'all be careful, whoever y'all living with. I'm telling you, this is some serious stuff. I mean, if my own family dynamic plus, boyfriend. So, well, we do got to bring that idiot in this conversation too. So anyway, while living with John Williams, because I mean, in an apartment, you don't need no weed eater. You ain't keeping the grounds. The apartment complex keeps the grounds, right? So anyway, while living with John, in the cleaning supply, there was some more like weed eater stuff. So mind you, this person cooked for me all the time. It would make me a fruit bowl, but I guess he was like getting impatient with one of my fruit bowls. So I went. He dropped me off at work because he manhandled the car all the time. Wanted my car, right? But anyway, so when I got to work, he made me a fruit bowl. It looked good. It had a lot of, because I like fruit. But anyway, there was a scent that came out when I opened this particular fruit bowl. Like I said, I guess he was getting impatient because his spell work wasn't working and I wasn't getting sick. Like he wanted me to get sick so he can go ahead and do his warlock bull crap, whatever he was doing. Unbeknownst to me. But anyway, there was a scent coming from the fruit that smelled like bug spray or some type of, it didn't smell normal. The fruit still looked fine, but the scent. So I texted my friend. Well, she ain't a friend no more. But anyway, I texted my friend about this situation. And this was shortly after the auto accident that him and my family also conspired to defraud car insurance. And right, this was shortly after. Well, yes. See, I'm getting the two stories. 2017, my brother and I was living together, and I think he was using a weed eater on me. But while living with John back in 2013, 2014, I believe he also was using some type of pesticide in my food. So, like I said, this particular fruit bowl had a lot more in it. Because I guess he was getting impatient. She's not dying. She's not getting sick. But mind you, occasionally I would get sick. Like I would feel nauseated and kind of weak. And it may cause me to lose, be off from work maybe a day or two. And then I would get better. And so, like I said, I guess John got impatient and he poured a little bit too much of it on there. So I smelled it that particular time. And this was right before I had to get the police escort to leave him when my daughter came over and she and I went off and he was like hysterically calling me to come back to the house. Felt like something was getting ready to go down that day, and that was the day that ultimately I called Rockledge Police Department to escort me to remove my items from that apartment to go live with my one little friend that I considered my BFF. But like I said, they're no longer my BFF because of circumstances. I guess she got paid too by Sandra and them to say, I don't want to be your friend anymore.